back to Luxury Wheels, the place where dreams and engineering perfection collide. Today you and I are stepping into a story that spans decades, a legacy of innovation, refinement and dominance in the world of luxury sedans. Today we meet the machine that the world calls the #1 car, not by accident, not by hype, but because time after time, generation after generation, it has proven that when Mercedes-Benz builds its flagship, they aren't just building a car, they are crafting the standard for the entire automotive world, and that flagship is the Mercedes-Benz S-Class. In the United States, the 2025 S-Class starts at around $117,000 for the S504 MATIC and climbs well above $200,000 when you start adding the higher trims like the S580 or the handcrafted Maybach editions. But when you buy an S-Class, you're not just making a purchase, you're making a statement. From the very first glance, you know you're looking at something special. The long hood, the sweeping roofline, the elegant proportions, the gold chrome grille crowned with the three-pointed star. That emblem is more than a badge, it's a passport to a higher level of driving and living. Those LED digital headlights aren't just lights, they're like eyes looking forward into the future, illuminating not just the road but the entire direction of automotive design. Mercedes has always been the leader here. The S-Class doesn't scream for attention, it commands it in silence and grace. Whether you see it in a glossy obsidian black, a crisp diamond white, or a deep emerald green, it looks like wealth and sophistication sculpted into metal. Walk up to it and you feel the door handles greet you automatically. Step inside and the outside world disappears, replaced by a cocoon of handcrafted luxury. This is not just an interior, it is an environment where every surface is deliberate. The soft Nappa leather under your fingertips, the real polished wood flowing across the dash, the brushed aluminum accents cool to the touch, the air heavy with a subtle scent from Mercedes. Built-in fragrance system, the 64-color ambient lighting is like a personal mood changer, shifting the cabin from the calming blues of a night drive to the warm golden glow of a sunset cruise. Your eyes are drawn to the massive floating LED display in the center and the 3D digital instrument cluster in front of you that literally adds depth to your driving data. The steering wheel feels like it was designed for your hands alone, controls placed exactly where instinct expects them to be. The Burmester 4D sound system is more than speakers, it's an audio experience that uses resonating bass shakers in the seats so you feel the music as well as hear it. It's so rich and clear that you could close your eyes and believe the band is performing right there with you. The S-Class does not care if you are behind the wheel or in the back seat, both positions are the best seat in the house. In the executive rear configuration, you have reclining heated and cooled massage chairs with power footrests, wireless charging, personal entertainment screens, and even optional folding tables. You could run a company from back here or simply close your eyes and let the world glide by. This is the art of travel redefined, and the performance matches the luxury. Under the hood of the S504 MATIC lies a turbocharged 3.0-liter inline-6 engine with EQ boost producing 429 horsepower, capable of launching you from 0 to 60 in 4.9 seconds. It's smooth and quiet until you demand power, and then it wakes up with authority. Step up to the S584 MATIC and you meet the handcrafted 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8 with 496 horsepower, delivering a 0 to 60 time of just 4.4 seconds. All of this is delivered through the seamless 9G Tronic transmission and controlled with the intelligent 4 MATIC all-wheel drive system, making sure power meets pavement in perfect balance. But power is nothing without control, and this is where Mercedes engineers have worked their magic. The e-active body control suspension scans the road ahead and adjusts in milliseconds, making potholes vanish beneath you and keeping the body level even in sharp turns. Rear axle steering means this long luxury sedan can maneuver like a much smaller car. Parking lots and tight city streets are no challenge, and on the open road it glides with the effortlessness of a private jet. In the air, safety is woven into the DNA of the S-Class. This is the model where Mercedes debuts its latest innovations, features that later become industry standards years later: adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, blind spot monitoring, and the groundbreaking drive pilot system, which in certain conditions allows level 3 autonomous driving, making the car capable of handling itself in traffic while you relax. It's the kind of future you dreamed about as a child, and now it's reality in your driveway. The history of the S-Class is rich, and each generation has pushed the boundaries. The W116 in the 1970s was the first to officially bear the S-Class name and introduced features like anti-lock brakes. The W140 of the 90s became a rolling fortress with double-pane glass and self-closing doors. The W221 in the 2000s brought radar-guided cruise control and night vision, and today's W223 carries that tradition forward with augmented reality navigation, giant digital displays, and electrified powertrains. The S-Class is the constant among changing times. When the world moves, it leads. When trends come and go, know it stays relevant because it's never just following, it's setting the pace. Ask anyone who has spent time in one and they'll tell you it's not just a car, it's a feeling. Presidents and prime ministers ride in them, CEOs conduct calls from them, A-list celebrities arrive at events in them. Names like Jay-Z, Rihanna, George Clooney and countless others have been seen with one, because the S-Class isn't just about going from point A to point B, it's about how you feel when you arrive. It's a silent introduction to the world that you value the best and accept nothing less, and when you pit it against rivals like the BMW 7 Series or Audi A8, the difference becomes clear. The 7 Series might be sporty, the A8 might be understated, but the S-Class blends everything: performance, comfort, technology and prestige into one package so complete it's hard to imagine improving it. Competitors may get close in one category but none match the balance, the way it isolates you from the chaos outside while keeping you engaged with the road, the way it pampers without feeling disconnected from the driving experience. Imagine this: you're leaving a late meeting in downtown Los Angeles, the streets are busy, the city lights reflect off the glossy paint, your driver opens the rear door and you settle into the seat. The door closes with a soft reassuring thump, the air is cool, the ambient lighting glows softly, your phone connects instantly, your calendar pops up on the screen, the car glides forward and the noise outside fades, replaced by the sound of soft jazz on the Burmester system. This isn't just a commute, it's a transition from one world to another. The S-Class also respects your time and comfort in ways you might not expect, like automatically adjusting the suspension height when entering a steep driveway or preconditioning the cabin temperature before you even step inside. Ownership in the US means access to Mercedes' network of service centers and the peace of mind that comes with a brand obsessed with customer care. Yes, the maintenance costs are higher than average, but they match the level of the machine you're maintaining, and the resale value remains strong because demand for used S-Class models is as global as demand for new ones. In a time when SUVs dominate the roads, the S-Class still holds its place because it offers something an SUV can't match: that perfect combination of low-slung elegance, effortless speed and unmatched grace. The future looks just as promising, with Mercedes expanding into hybrid and fully electric versions, carrying the S-Class philosophy into the new era of mobility. The EQS may be the electric flagship, but it owes its soul to the S-Class, and for those who still want the sound and feel of a combustion engine, the 2025 model stands as a celebration of that heritage. To own one is to own a piece of automotive history, to drive one is to experience the future early, and to ride in one is to understand why for decades this has been and will continue to be the world's #1 car. And here on Luxury Wheels we celebrate that, because it's not just about horsepower or screens or leather, it's about the way this car makes you feel like the most important person in the world. Whether you're behind the wheel or in the back seat, the S-Class is more than a car, it's a lifestyle, a message and a masterpiece on wheels, and that is why it will always remain at the top of the game.